Okay, well, let's move on to a team that did not live up to the big expectations, the Chicago White Sox. What moves did they make this offseason?
Man, you nailed it there, and probably even more and then some. Like, they had lofty expectations.
Yes.
And to finish with a record of 81-81 was so disappointing for a team that has stars everywhere, older veteran good players, younger guys with a ton of talent, good pitching. To finish 500, man, I blame Tony La Russa, but he's gone.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens this year. Notable additions, Andrew Benintendi and Mike Clevinger on the pitching side. Losses, a big one, Jose Abreu, who is now with the Houston Astros.
All right. Who is going to be your hitter to watch for the White Sox?
Luis Robert, who I believe now is going, I watched him in the World Baseball Classic, and I think we're really putting an emphasis this year on junior, I believe he said.
Okay.
So update there, Luis Robert Jr. this year. He is Frank Thomas when he isn't. That's not what I meant to say. He is Frank Thomas. No, he's not Frank Thomas. He's almost
Rewind.
So when he first came up, Frank Thomas called him a six-tool player. He does it all.
Okay.
He has everything and then some. The tools are all there. He's shown flashes of being great. He's had times of being injured. But when he's going, I believe he can be the best player on this team by far. He's the hitter to watch for me.
All right. Who is your pitcher to watch?
Lucas Giolito. Friend of the pod.
Yep.
Love the guy. He's awesome. Dylan Cease last year was in that Cy Young conversation for the majority of the year. He was really, really good, and I think he's going to have another really good year. But Lucas Giolito is a guy that can kind of make or break this pitching staff. We've seen Giolito be an ace of a staff kind of guy, and then we've seen struggling Lucas Giolito, which was last year, a 4.90 ERA. That ain't going to cut it. Lucas Giolito is much better than that. So for me, the most important pitcher, I kind of feel like I know what I'm going to get from Dylan Cease. It's Lucas Giolito.
All right. And then who was your breakout player for the White Sox?
I mentioned him once.
Yep.
I'll mention him again.
Okay.
It was my hitter to watch, Luis Robert. I think this is the year. You know, we've heard so much about him. Six-tool player, has everything you could want, is fast, plays a good center field, hits for power, hits for average, literally everything you could want. But he's shown flashes. He's also had a really good year in his career. He has put it all together before, but then there's been injuries come up, then inconsistency. So I think this is the year he puts it all together and becomes, I wouldn't be surprised, Alex, if we look up at the end of the year and Luis Robert is in that MVP conversation. I really wouldn't.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.